Yeah, I know nothing's fair. That's just the nature of life. That's the way that it is. Hey, Coach Richard here. Let me point out just one thing. You know this already, but you're not paying attention to it. And here's what you know already is you're a biological creature. You're not a computer. You're not a god. You may be made in the image of God, but we are not a god. Nor are we a bunch of silicon. What we are is amalgamation of trillions upon trillions of cells that communicate with one another, but operate independently as well too. They have their own power plant. They have their own methodology of self-renewal. They have a whole host of things that go on. But that's what we are. And combined with that, the miracle of life, of our life, being human beings, we're sentient. We can realize that we exist. We realize that we can look into the future and project into the future what could be. We have the ability to make decisions and actions to get to where we want to go. Oh, it might be tough. It might be tougher than you can possibly imagine, but it's doable. But you have to decide that that's what you want. But most importantly, it's not going to operate in any way unless you control your biology. Because if you don't control your biology controls you. Let me repeat that. If you don't control your biology controls you. Okay? Write that down. Write it down. Because you have the ability to control your biology. You have the ability to put yourself in a very optimal state of performance. Yeah, there's some simple steps to it, like I call it ground level steps, like make sure you've got adequate sleep, make sure that you're eating lean, make sure you're getting lean, make sure that you're moving and exercising 5, 6, maybe even 7 days a week, that you're doing those things, that you're nurturing healthy relationships as well, that you realize that all stress is not all bad stress, that some stress allows us to grow and to stretch and to increase and pursue those goals I was talking about, or those doves that we're talking about, that way that we can perceive, that we can see, that we can look out at, right? And go get. Those things give us purpose, particularly if the purpose that we're developing is purpose of making other people's lives better while we're making ourselves better. But you got to control your biology. You can't decide that you're going to sit around 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds heavy. That's not an optimal state for you. You can't decide that a fifth of whiskey a night is something that's good for you. That 2 packs of cigarettes a day is something that's good for you. It is not. It is the antithesis. It is the opposite of what you want to achieve. Because as we go through this life, we are the power plant. We are the people that make it happen. And don't fall for all this other nonsense and bull crap that's around these days of every influencer in the world that comes along and says, hey, use my special stuff. Hey, use my special stuff. Oh, this is amazing. Look at all this amazing stuff. Do you know that probably every week I get some sort of pitch to me that's saying, we will put your label on our product. Isn't that crazy? Pill mills out the wazoo. Why? Because you want something good, but you want the shortcut, and the shortcut isn't there. What you do want are things that will nourish each and every cell. You want something that actually is effective and works, and you can feel it. Oh, you might not feel it the first day, but you absolutely can feel it. You want a program and a support system that can take you from where you are to where you want to be, but it's still up to you, because nobody's coming to rescue you, okay? There's no system in the world that's really coming to rescue you. You have to decide that you want to step into your power. And power is not a dirty word. It's a fantastic word because it allows you to project yourself in a positive way out into the world. But by God, you got to control your biology. You must. And with all the confusion in the marketplace today, I don't blame people that way, because you want to just to believe, some guy or some gal that is just, just, hi, I was, I don't know. I was a comedian yesterday, but today I'm a biological expert. What? That's right. This is the things that I see each and every day, and I have to, I guess, chuckle a little bit, because people are understanding that most people are deciding that they want to take control of their life. They just don't know how to. But the foundation to it all is to be in control of our biology, because we know that if we're not in control of our biology, what? Our biology is in control of us. And that is devastating, because you see it each and every day. People are living too short and dying too long from degenerative disease. And that is a tragedy, because people biology rather than they took hold and controlled their biology. That's it. So that's from Coach Richard today. Look, my wish for you 2025 is a life full of peace and prosperity, of vigor and vitality, of energy, of looking out at what those objectives are. And that's a whole other lesson somewhere down the road. But looking at what those things that you would like to achieve, and then have a plan to go get it. But don't put yourself behind the 8 ball by allowing your biology to run out of control. Okay, a state of vigor and vitality is achievable if you decide that you're going to align with the people and the products that can get you to that end point of optimal energy, cognitive capability, and association for success. So that's it. Coach Richard signing off. Take care. Get hold of me.